Follow all Moasers news on his website, www.moasers.com. And on his Facebook Moasers and Instagram Moasers13 page 2. For daily exclusive publications.
Hello and welcome on Moisier for this new video about the basic on the Montage M, and today let's see how to upgrade the operating system on your Montage M, because the operating system 1.20 is now released. So let's see how to do that in this video, but not only how to update, how to format a new USB stick directly on your Montage M, how to save the important files you need to save before. Always save a backup file before to do the operating system update, and how to download the new operating system, and how to download it, and how to reload the file. So there will not be bonus on this video because we have a huge content to see on this one. If you do not know me, my name is Joël Borg. I work in partnership with Yamaha Music Europe in France, and you can shoot me and retrieve me every day. On Facebook, it's called Moisier, Instagram, Moisier13, and on the website as a reference, www.moisier.com. And if you are not already a Moisier YouTube follower, please click on subscribe and click on the bell to be informed when I release to you a new video. So, first thing, I know on what operating system I am on my Montage. Perhaps I do not see it since I have it at home. So simply press Utility and go to this screen, Settings and System here. And bottom of the screen you see Montage M firmware, and you have the version. Here I am on the 1.11. This is before the OS 1.20 release, the previous update we have on the Montage M. So if you are on 1.00, on 1.10, you can go directly to the operating system 1.20. You do not need to pass from one to the other one by one. Go directly to the last, okay? And what USB stick I need to use? So in general case, I use this kind of USB stick. It's a USB 2. It's a 32 gigabyte. It's largely enough to make the operating system save my files. You can set one of a huge size, like a 128 gigabyte if you want. The minimum, I think, if I remember fine, will be near 8 gigabyte, 4 perhaps. But you can use 16 as you want. USB 2, USB 3, the two work, but be careful of one thing. Do not have something exotic on the USB stick. Some manufacturers sell to you with, we have an encrypted protection, we have a protection against virus, things. You do not need that for your Montage M. So simply USB stick format in FAT32 format. Be careful for the Mac users, because if you format on FAT32 on the Mac, sometimes you put the stick on the Montage and no detection, and you never cannot reconnect the USB stick to your Montage. It happened to some users to shoot my masterclass. So for users who are working on Mac, I always say format directly on the Montage M. So that's the step we are going to see how to format. So let's go to Content. And here I have one of the stick connected, of course. And this one is a unformatted, because it was NTFS. Unformatted device. So it recognizes it, but it's not format. So I can format it. You go to load, you go to save. That's the same thing, no problem. The first thing you need to do is to press on Job. And you see now it's an arrow. You press on the USB stick that say unformatted, or you have, if it's formatted, you have the name of the USB stick, and you have only one option here, format. Will be formatted, so be careful. If you have something on it, you need to save it on your computer before to format it. If you do not do that, you will lose everything. Press on format, you put the name. So in general case, for my Montage, I call my stick Big M. Like that, da-da-da, and it starts. And you see, that's very quick. So do the format on your Montage M, because this is very, very, very quick. Do not forget to unpress the job. to see the job name appears. And now I can go on my USB stick. You see it's near 8 GB for this one. So that's largely enough to work. And now we need to save the file. So you can save a user file if you want. That's not the maximum, but it do not take too much time. You can save a user file. You press on save as a new file. Here you have the name. In general case, for me, I put the date when I save my data. Here I have set exit. And the file you really need to save in the format is the backup file, because the backup file contains everything, all you need. You have your user data, your user performances. You have your utility settings. You have all your libraries. So if you do not want to lose everything forever, because if you do not have saved on your computer a previous file, if you update and you can erase all, you will lose everything for all the time. So my advice will be save on USB stick and copy the files on your computer each time you done it. Because if you lose the key, the stick, if you damage it, if it's corrupt, you will lose everything if you do not have a save on your computer. So save regularly, also copy the files on your computer. So backup file, here save as a new file, put the date, put what you want, press down here. Here I will not do it because I have already done that job to win some time on the video. And it's enough sound performances for money for nothing. I have reworked. And I will now show you where to download the operating system. So here we are. Here it's in French because automatically the website detects I am in France. And here, of course, when I record this video, we are on the operating system 1.11. Of course, when this video will be released after the Yamaha official announcement, you will have the updated 1.20. So when you will have the 1.20 here, you click on it. You will see 1.20, you will see how to check, I explained to you, you will see what's new. And you say, yes, I agree in English, and you click on it, and it will be downloaded, the zip file. You will have downloaded the zip file. Unzip the file. You really need to unzip the file, and you will find inside the .pgm file, this is the OS update file. You will have also the README in English, in Japanese, all important, but here, to this video, I just select the PGM file to show you only that. So, you see my big M stick is connect. You can copy paste, you can set, in English, send to the big M. Here it's USB 2, so it's not so quick than a USB 3, but it's not slow. It's good, and it's a good time to have sending the data. And if I go to my big M, you see the file is here on the stick root, nothing else on the stick. So the backup file you have saved and the user file, you copy that on your computer and you delete them from the stick. Like this, you have only the PGM file. Now I will retrieve to you on the montage with one overview to show you how to update. I have set down my montage M. I have connected the USB stick to the USB 2 device port. No matter that it's the port 1 or the 2, it works in the same way. And I will start my montage M. In the same time, I press utility and cursor up. The cursor up is this button top to the dial, to the jog wheel. This is buttons you have around the dial. And you press in the same time utility cursor up, you power on, and now you see on the screen the Yamaha logo, and you see that it searched for the USB stick. Can you see that the supernode of the color in red? That means you need to be very careful at this step, because when you are on the red, it means that never shut down your montage M. Never remove the USB stick. In that case, you can damage it, and perhaps you need to return it to the store and to repair it. So please, if you have a UPC with a battery, connect your montage M from it. As example, you can have for your computer. So please connect on it. Like this, you prevent from the electricity change in voltage, things like that. And let's occurring the operating system, so it starts to update, you see. Of course, I will reduce the time on that video. So you see it's finished. You see the super knob is now on the green color. That means the update is closed. It's closed, it's finished. And you see on the screen, it's finished. So now you can shut down your Montage M. You can remove the USB stick that you have used with the operating system file on it. If you have only one, you copy your backup file from your computer to the stick and you remove the PGM file. If you have, like me, one of the stick, you just unconnect and put the stick with the backup file rear to your montage. And now, let's retrieve you on the other view with me, front of you, to reload the backup file, but start of all to verify if we are good operating system number. So let's try and retrieve my montage, and I have restarted. And now I need to reload my backup file. But first of all, how to be sure the operating system is fine? And I have here in this example the 1.20. It will be the same thing for any other operating system upgrade after. So you go to Utility, you go to Settings, you go to System, and bottom you see the number of the operating system. In that case, for that video, the 1.20. So we are great. Update. No, I need to reload my backup file. So I go to Content, I go to Load, of course, because now I need to load. I do not want a library file, I want to reload my backup file. You see my backup file is here, you click on it, it will reload it. I will not do it because I have already do it for the French version on this video. Here you click on it, it takes some minutes, here less 1 gigabyte. And after I retrieve all my data on my Montage M. That video ending, I hope you have liked it. I hope you have found it interesting. If yes, please click on the blue thumb. That's very important for me because it's a huge work to make all these videos and I made them outside my office day work. So if you like, please press like. If you want to support the channel, you have bottom right the video, the arrow up here. You have the Super Thanks. Super Thanks as a kind of donation. It starts from $2 to what you want. And if you learn something and you want to thank me, you can use the Super Thanks. It helps me to renew the gear, renew the licenses, buy some new software to improve the quality of this video or all the things I've done free for you on the web. If you want a Mauricio Masterclass, you will have all information on video description. It's available in French and in English. And outside the France, you can book your session through the Music Hackspace platform. You can see on my calendar, my free slots, you can book all your time zone. If you are from Tahiti, from New Zealand, from Japan, from USA, you can book your masterclass with me for the Montage M, the Montage, the Mod-X Plus, for the stage keyboard, the YC and the CK, using Cubase in MIDI audio recording with this nice synth and stage keyboard, using Camelot Pro from audio modeling, of course, and John Melas software. See you soon for one other Mauricio Montage M video. Bye.
Would you like to discover, learn, or improve your knowledge of your Yamaha synthesizer or stage keyboard? Book your Moasers Masterclass now. Your private session is conducted online through Zoom. Take all benefit of Moasers' expertise, Yamaha synthesizers and stage keyboard specialist and consultant for Yamaha Music Europe and France. As member of International Yamaha Tech Talk live team, Music Hackspace instructor and host of the Camelot Pro Sessions, Joel take care of your experience level. Whether you're a beginner or a skilled user, get the most out of your Yamaha synthesizer, stage keyboard, John Melas software suite or Camelot Pro. Book your session for your personal Moasers one-to-one session. It's available for users all over the world through Music Hackspace platform. It's easy. Select your date and time from the Moser's calendar available slots on your time zone. Thank you for watching this Moser's video. Do not forget to click on like, subscribe and click on the bell to be informed when a new video is online. Do not hesitate to write a comment or ask a question. See you soon, bye!